K-Flock has been a prominent figure in the Bronx drill scene, representing a new wave of artists who addresses real-life situations through their music. He is part of the larger drill scene that was started in Chicago, popularized in Brooklyn with Pop Smoke and Fivio Foreign, then segued its way to the Bronx with his own flavor. K-Flock spearheaded this whole movement, being the face of it, going viral and one of the first artists to actually get signed. K-Flock was born on April 20th, 2003 in the Bronx section of New York City. His real name, Kevin Perez. K-Flock grew up to a single mother with the everyday struggles of the hood. Growing up, he joined the Bloods, the Sex Money Murder set to be exact. Ironically, it started in the Bronx, it said. His friends B-Love and Dougie B were rapping. They entertained him doing it, and eventually he started rapping. K-Flock began to gain attention in the early 2020s with tracks that resonate with audience due to their authenticity and relatability. His music often reflects the real life he was living and how he was moving in the Bronx. Songs like Not in the Mood, Brotherly Love, and collaborations with other artists in the drill scene helped cement his reputation. His distinctive flow and ability to convey emotion through his lyrics appealed to many listeners, leading to a growing fan base. Flock's collaborations with other prominent figures in the drill scene, especially his friends Dougie B and B-Love, expanded his reach. Flock released his debut mixtape, the DOA tape, on November 5th, 2021, which peaked on one of the Heat Seekers charts. In August of the same year, Is You Ready?, the song was named within the top 28 songs of 2021, and it garnered a lot of views. He later released Being Honest, which samples Changes by XXXTentacion, was featured on Pitchfork's top 38 rap songs of the year. A remix with G Herbo was released also. In October of the same year, he was featured on Lil TJ's Not in the Mood, featuring Fivio Foreign. The song peaked number 61 on the Billboard Hot 100. In November the same year, K-Flock was named Billboard's Hip Hop Rookie of the Month. During the interview, he stated that his style of rapping was compared to Pop Smoke and King Von. Ironically, Asian Doll, King Von's ex-girlfriend, said that Von would have been a fan of K-Flock. The following year, in April 2022, K-Flock released Shake It featuring Dougie B, Cardi B, and Boy 300. And it peaked at number 51 in the Hot Billboard 100. Safe to say, a feature in the cosign from Cardi B means that you're really going up. In 2020, K-Flock's friend, Vince Brockington, was shot. And it said that K-Flock promised to have his back, allegedly going after the man that was responsible. Despite his rising career, K-Flock's journey has been marred by legal issues. In December 2021, he was arrested and charged with murder in connection to a shooting with the addition of racketeering charges, aka the RICO. He was seen walking down the street in the Sugar Hill section when one of his oppositions approached him while he was with his sister. He retaliated with gunfire, killing Oscar Hernandez from the OI section. This sparks a conversation within the community, especially drill music to be exact. Similar to the Troy Ave situation, had these brothers been in any other jurisdiction in the South, this wouldn't even be a scenario where you have to risk blowing trial or staying in jail. Rappers Gucci Mane, Soulja Boy, DaBaby all have taken opposition's lives, allegedly, but with the stand, your ground law, and self-defense, sparing them from getting into real trouble. In the state of New York, having a firearm is legal. K-Flock is now being held without bond and fighting for his life. With the addition of the RICO charges and the murder trial, it's not necessarily looking good for K-Flock. Now, ironically, that same friend he retaliated for back is testifying against him in court, revealing that K-Flock was the one who was shooting in 2021. The federal trial began the second week of March, and things are already not looking good, as he faces a minimum sentence of life if convicted. They're showing music videos as evidence during the trial. As trial goes on, it's noted that his opposition, Xavier Rosado, a man that killed his friend Nazi, got on the stand and testified against K-Flock to reduce his 18-year sentence. K-Flock's charges resulted in a conviction including racketeering, conspiracy, use of a gun resulting in death, attempted murder, and assault with weapon in furtherance of racketeering, and use of a firearm for attempted murder, and assault for deadly weapon. However, the court acquitted him of the murder in aid of racketeering charge relating to the 2021 murder of Oscar Hernandez. It's not a lot of good news for Flock, but this particular acquittal of this heavy charge might result in a shorter sentence. So he beat the body, but he did not beat the RICO charge. The circumstances around the incident raised significant discussions about violence within the drill community and its impact on artists. You got kids taking oaths for the gangs, risking their lives for the gangs, sacrificing their freedom for the gangs. And these same members of these gangs aren't following this same death before dishonor mantra. His best friend snitched on him. Now his main opposition, who's a killer himself, is snitched on him also. Free K-Flock.